You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about clearer thinking and better focus.
Uh-huh.
And get this, I was reading some research
Sure.
on that gut-brain connection.
Yeah.
What we eat may actually impact our mental clarity.
Interesting.
It's wild. It all comes back to the gut.
It really does.
So today, we're going deep
Okay.
into prebiotics and probiotics
Let's do it. Okay.
to see if we can uncover some answers.
Well, what's fascinating is we're really just starting to understand
Yeah.
the extent of the gut microbiome's influence on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just digestion anymore. It seems like our gut is practically another brain.
Okay, so I know we've talked about prebiotics and probiotics.
Right.
Honestly, I still get them mixed up.
I bet a lot of people do.
So can we start by breaking down exactly what they are
Sure.
and why they're so important?
Absolutely. It's a common point of confusion. Think of prebiotics as the fertilizer for your gut garden.
Okay.
They're types of fiber that we humans can't digest, but they provide nourishment for the beneficial bacteria already living in our gut.
Gotcha.
Probiotics, on the other hand, are the actual beneficial bacteria,
Okay.
like adding new seeds to the garden.
Okay, that analogy definitely helps.
Yeah.
So prebiotics feed the good bacteria and probiotics add more good bacteria to the mix.
Exactly.
Got it. Now I'm curious how this all actually works in the body.
Okay.
It seems like a big leap to go from eating fiber to having a healthier gut.
It is remarkable. Prebiotics travel undigested through our system until they reach the colon, where most of our gut bacteria reside.
Right.
There, they act as a food source, helping the beneficial bacteria flourish and outcompete any harmful bacteria.
So it's like a microscopic turf war, and prebiotics are giving the good guys a serious advantage.
Exactly. And when the good bacteria thrive, they produce all sorts of beneficial compounds that can impact our health in various ways.
Wow.
Think of it as a symbiotic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
We feed the good bacteria, and they, in turn, help keep us healthy.
That makes sense. And what about probiotics? How do they contribute to this healthy ecosystem?
When we consume probiotics, we're essentially introducing live reinforcements to our gut microbiome.
Oh, interesting.
These beneficial bacteria join the existing community and can offer a range of benefits, from aiding digestion to supporting immune function.
Okay, so together, prebiotics and probiotics seem to be a powerful combination for overall gut health.
Yeah, they work really well together.
But I'm also curious about the specifics.
Okay.
What kind of real-world benefits can we expect from having a thriving gut microbiome?
Well, research is constantly evolving, but we're seeing links between a healthy gut and everything from improved digestion and reduced bloating to a stronger immune system,
Okay.
and even potential protection against certain diseases.
Hold on. Protection against diseases, that's a bold claim. What kind of diseases are we talking about here?
Well, research is still in its early stages,
Yeah.
but some studies suggest that a balanced gut microbiome might play a role in reducing the risk of certain conditions, like inflammatory bowel disease, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's pretty amazing.
So taking care of our gut could potentially have long-term health implications.
Absolutely. And it's not just about preventing disease.
Right.
A healthy gut can also improve our quality of life in the here and now.
Okay.
Think about how uncomfortable it is to feel bloated or gassy all the time.
I know the feeling.
A balanced gut microbiome can help alleviate those symptoms and improve overall digestive comfort.
I know. I've definitely experienced my share of bloating and indigestion.
Yeah.
So if we can improve those issues just by focusing on gut health, that's a huge win in my book.
It is a huge win.
Yeah.
It's a great example of how seemingly small changes in our gut can have a big impact on our day-to-day well-being.
This is all fascinating, but it's also making me realize that I don't know much about the specifics of prebiotics and probiotics.
Right.
I mean, is all fiber created equal when it comes to feeding our gut bacteria?
That's a great question, and it's one we'll delve into more deeply in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We'll unpack the different types of prebiotics and probiotics and discuss how to choose the right ones for your needs.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we were getting into the nitty-gritty of prebiotics and probiotics,
Right.
and you mentioned that not all fiber is created equal.
Exactly.
When it comes to feeding our gut bacteria,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to learn more about that.
It's true. Different types of fiber have different effects on our gut microbiome.
Okay.
Think of it like choosing the right food for different types of pets.
Okay.
You wouldn't feed a cat the same diet as a dog, right?
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So what are some of the key players in the world of prebiotic fiber? And
Sure.
how do we know which ones we need?
Two common types you might have heard of are FOS, which stands for fructooligosaccharides,
Okay.
and GOS, short for galactooligosaccharides.
Okay.
They're both prebiotics,
Hmm.
but they target different groups of bacteria in the gut.
Okay, I'm already feeling a bit lost in the alphabet soup of prebiotics.
I understand.
Can you break down what makes FOS and GOS different and why that matters?
Sure. FOS is found in foods like bananas, onions, and asparagus.
Okay.
It primarily feeds bifidobacteria, a type of beneficial bacteria that's been linked to improved immune function and digestion.
Okay.
GOS, on the other hand, is found in legumes and some grains.
Gotcha.
It promotes the growth of a wider range of beneficial bacteria, potentially promoting gut diversity.
So if I'm understanding this correctly,
Huh?
it's not just about eating any old fiber.
Right.
It's about choosing the right types of fiber
Yes.
to cultivate a diverse and thriving gut microbiome.
Exactly. A diverse gut microbiome is like a well-balanced ecosystem.
Okay.
It's more resilient and better able to adapt to changes, which ultimately benefits our overall health.
That makes so much sense.
Good.
Now let's switch gears and talk about probiotics.
Okay.
We know they introduce beneficial bacteria directly into our gut. But how do we know which probiotics are the right ones for us?
Yeah.
It seems like there are endless options on the market.
It's true. Navigating the world of probiotics can feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
Just like prebiotics, different strains of probiotics have different properties and offer different benefits.
Okay.
It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
So how do we decode those probiotic labels and make informed choices?
Right.
What should we be looking for?
The key is to pay attention to the specific strains listed on the label.
Okay.
Look for products that list the full strain designation, which includes a combination of letters and numbers.
Okay.
For example, you might see something like Lactobacillus, Acidophilus NCFM,
Right.
or Bifidobacterium, Lactis BB12.
Okay.
These designations tell you exactly which strains are included in the product.
Okay, so instead of just seeing a generic term like probiotic blend on the label,
Right.
we should be looking for the specific names of the strains included.
Precisely. The more specific the labeling, the better informed you are as a consumer. You also want to pay attention to the colony-forming units, or CFUs,
Okay.
which indicate the number of live bacteria in the product.
Gotcha.
Generally, a higher CFU count means a more potent product.
And just like with prebiotics, is it generally a good idea to choose a probiotic with a variety of different strains?
That's a great question. A multi-strain probiotic can offer broader benefits compared to a single-strain product.
Okay.
It's like having a diverse team working together to support your gut health.
Okay, this is all starting to make a lot more sense.
Good.
But I have to admit, I'm still a little wary of all the hype surrounding probiotics.
Yeah, I get it.
Are there any potential risks or downsides to taking them?
Probiotics are generally considered safe for most people,
Okay.
but it's always a good idea to start slowly and see how your body reacts.
Right.
Some people might experience mild digestive discomfort,
Okay.
like bloating or gas, especially when they first start taking probiotics.
So it's sort of like introducing any new food into our diet.
Exactly.
Our gut might need some time to adjust.
Exactly. And if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications, it's always wise to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplements, including probiotics.
That's a good reminder. It's always best to err on the side of caution
Yes.
and get personalized advice when it comes to our health.
Uh-huh.
Now, we've talked a lot about prebiotics and probiotics,
Right.
but I'm wondering if there are other lifestyle factors that can influence our gut health.
Absolutely. Diet is a huge factor, but it's not the only one.
Okay.
Managing stress levels, getting enough sleep, and incorporating regular exercise can all have positive effects on our gut microbiome.
It's interesting how everything seems to be connected.
Yeah,
Stress, sleep, exercise, they all play a role in our overall well-being.
it's true.
And it seems like gut health is no exception.
It's a reminder that our bodies are incredibly complex and interconnected systems.
Before we move on, I want to make sure I'm grasping the key takeaway here.
Okay.
It's not about choosing prebiotics or probiotics, right?
All right.
It's about understanding how they work together
Yes.
to create a thriving gut ecosystem.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
By incorporating a variety of prebiotic-rich foods into our diet
Okay.
and choosing the right probiotics based on our individual needs, we're giving our gut microbiome the best chance to flourish and support our overall health.
This has been such an enlightening conversation.
Good. Glad.
I feel like I'm finally starting to understand the nuances of prebiotics and probiotics and how they fit into the bigger picture of overall wellness.
It's a fascinating field, and the more we learn about the gut microbiome, the more we realize just how much it influences our health and well-being.
Well, I'm definitely hooked.
Me too.
I can't wait to hear what else we uncover in the final part of our deep dive.
Yeah, me too.
Stay tuned, folks. Okay, I'm ready to keep exploring this fascinating world of the gut microbiome.
Me too.
In the last part, we talked about how prebiotics and probiotics work together, but I'm curious about the bigger picture. What does the future hold for gut health research?
Well, it's an exciting time for this field. One of the most promising areas of research is personalized gut health.
Oh, wow.
Imagine being able to analyze your unique gut microbiome
Okay.
and get tailored recommendations for prebiotics and probiotics based on your specific needs.
Wait, personalized gut care? That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Is that something that's actually on the horizon?
it's closer than you might think. With advancements in technology,
Yeah.
we're getting better at identifying the specific bacteria that live in our gut and understanding how they influence our health.
Okay.
Researchers are already exploring ways to identify bacterial signatures associated with certain health conditions.
So in the future, could we get a gut microbiome profile just like we get blood work done now?
That's the idea. And with that information, healthcare providers could recommend targeted prebiotic and probiotic interventions
Okay.
to address specific imbalances in your gut.
Wow. It's like having a personalized roadmap for gut health. That would be incredible.
It has the potential to revolutionize how we prevent and treat a wide range of conditions, from digestive issues to autoimmune diseases and even mental health concerns.
You just touched on something that's been on my mind throughout this whole conversation.
Okay.
The gut-brain connection. It's such a mind-boggling concept.
Yeah, it really is.
Can you explain a bit more about how our gut can actually influence our brain?
It's truly remarkable.
Yeah.
The gut and the brain are constantly communicating through a complex network of nerves, hormones, and immune pathways.
Okay.
It's like a superhighway of information flowing back and forth.
So our gut is actually talking to our brain.
In a way, yes.
What kind of messages are being sent?
The gut sends signals to the brain about everything from nutrient levels to the presence of inflammation or stress.
Interesting.
These signals can influence our mood, our cognitive function, and even our behavior.
So if we can improve the health of our gut,
Uh-huh.
could we potentially improve our mental well-being as well?
There's a growing body of research that suggests this might be possible. Some studies have shown that probiotic supplementation can reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression in certain individuals.
Okay.
And other research is exploring how prebiotics might positively impact brain function and mood.
This is all blowing my mind. It really highlights the importance of taking care of our gut health.
It really does.
We might be impacting more than just our digestion.
Yeah.
We could be influencing our overall mood and well-being.
It's a powerful reminder that our bodies are interconnected in ways we're only just beginning to understand.
As we wrap up this deep dive, I have to say I'm feeling a sense of awe and wonder about this incredible world within us.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing.
It's amazing to think that something as seemingly simple as our gut microbiome can have such a profound impact on our health.
It's a testament to the complexity and beauty of the human body. And as we continue to unravel the mysteries of the gut microbiome,
Yeah?
we're likely to uncover even more connections to our overall health and well-being.
Well, I know one thing for sure. I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to my gut health from now on.
That's great to hear.
This has been an incredibly insightful journey,
It has been.
and I want to thank you for being such a fantastic guide.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Remember, knowledge is power.
Right.
The more we learn about our bodies, the better equipped we are to make choices that support our health and well-being.
To all our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep nurturing your amazing gut microbiome.